Good morning. My name is Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivations. I am here this morning on Thankful Thursday. I'm here to number one, greet you with love, to inspire you with hope, to challenge you for change, and to impact you for life. As I said, today is Thursday, and Thursday I am thankful. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for this audience to be able to broadcast to people, and that not only does it resonate with me as I become my best self, I live out my best life. I am challenged to change my conduct, character, and conversation as I strive on this journey, never ever necessarily arriving at a particular place. But as I strive on this journey to be a successful person, successful me, as I inspire you, as I encourage you and uplift you by telling you about my own weaknesses, about things that I've struggled with in my own life, and how I got over or how I was able to accomplish these things. I believe that we can learn from one another. I don't believe that we have to go through everything personally and have our own personal experience in order to not fall into the same pitfall. I believe that we can look at other people, listen to other people, derive for ourselves things that may not be good for us to do based upon those things. There are some things that we're going to have to go through on our own for our own experience, but I'm very thankful that I can share some of my flaws, my setbacks that became a set up for something. So on this Thursday, I want to just talk real quick about busy but not productive. I'm talking about myself. I have been in the place that I have been busy doing a lot of good things. I didn't say they were bad things. We can be found busy doing a lot of things, being involved in a lot of things. The definition of busy is to be active and attentively engaging in something or a pastime, something that we do that just passes the time. And so, but busy does not mean productive. Are we trying to be busier, or are we trying to get more productivity out of our life, that one day when we are not here anymore, that our words and our deeds spoke for us? It spoke about who we were and what was important to us. Did we express our values by living them out? So that's what I'm talking about today. Being busy but not being productive. And with that, productive people also are those that are engaging, but they engage in activities and they remain focused. They accomplish them. They're able to do a check off list at some point of, I did this, I started this, and I finished it, I accomplished it. Productive people and busy people are very different in their mindset, as well as in what they put their focus into doing. Not only that, they're both common because they engage. They are both engaging individuals, but their results are extremely different. So let's dive into it so I don't take up a lot of your time and a lot of your day. I am guilty as charged of being a person that can be very busy, but at some point wasn't being very productive. And when I recognize that I'm doing a lot, but I'm not getting where I want to be, I guess that was the determining factor for me. I'm doing a lot, but how is that coming into my life to do and accomplish the things that I find important, the calling on my life, the dreams that I have? How does this remaining busy help me to accomplish these dreams, goals, and personal aspirations to inspire me to be the person that I know I can be, or I see myself as? How does staying busy in these things, how do they equate me to be productive? They don't. Busy does not mean productive. So as I'm guilty as charged, like I said to you, I want to talk about being productive. I want to talk about people who are productive versus people who are busy, and the different process. This is going to be part one, because next Thursday I'm going to finish talking to you about, being busy but not productive. Busy people are not as productive because they're busy doing stuff. They're not necessarily focusing on one thing or another. Productive people are busy getting things done, accomplishing goals, making a list for themselves and accomplishing it. Not only just accomplishing it, but there's a process that productive people, they start something, they have a beginning, they have a middle, they have an end. It's a process. Busy people are just busy doing things to pass the time, maybe to keep themselves, their brain not idle, but it doesn't mean that they're getting anything done. That closet that you started cleaning out, you took out all the shoes, you started taking out some of your winter clothes, and you started it, and you had great desire to do it, but because you're busy, you're always doing something, you're always starting projects, but you're never finishing a project, you're always getting yourself involved in another organization, and you only have 24 hours in a day, and you never really can give the time that's necessary for it. You can't really give the efforts that's necessary for it, because busy doesn't mean productive. So we're going to just talk briefly, real quick. I'm going to go through it, of 5 things that set the tone for the differences of busy people versus productive. You decide which one you want to be. I can't make that decision for you. I left being busy to being productive. I need to see some things getting done. I need to see some goals being accomplished. I need to see, the end of the line getting closer and closer as I continue to strive to go that way. So let me tell you a couple of differences. We're going to go through just 5 this week, and we'll go through the other 5 on next week if you still have an ear to listen to me. Busy people want to look like they have a mission. They want to look like they have a mission, but productive people have a mission for their life. Not only do they have a mission, but they're working on the mission. Busy people talk around about the mission. They don't have any definite of how they're going to get there or how it's going to be accomplished. But productive people have a real concrete understanding of what the mission is, because we need to keep that before us. What is my mission? What is the objective of what I'm trying to do? And how am I going to get there and do that? And so that's one difference between busy and productive people. Another thing between contrast between busy and productive people. Busy people have many priorities, but productive people have few. Busy people think that they can do everything in a 24-hour period. I have loved ones and I love them. And when it's time for family get-togethers, they mean well. They always have a lot on their plate. And they think, oh, I only have to do this, this, this. And when they get done naming it, they have like 5 things they got to do in a 2-hour period. Now, let's be realistic. Unless they're within the same kind of vicinity, like they're in this shopping plaza and you can go from one store to the other really quick, chances are 5, 6 things in, a 2-hour period, you're not going to accomplish them all. Busy people, they have a lot of priorities, but productive people have few because they put their priorities where their values are. I want to do that, but right now that's not my value. I have to stick to my values. So productive people are always going back to, what do I value? Am I doing what I value? Am I executing what I value, what I believe in? Busy people, they want to please people. So therefore they take on a lot of responsibilities that they cannot handle, basically. And so they become overwhelmed. They become stressed out. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. And so we don't want to be that. Another difference between busy and productive people is busy people say yes quickly. You ever been in a group of people and so they're asking, your team at work, and they're asking, well, who can take on this responsibility? Busy people who already know they're busy, they raise their hand real quick. But productive people say yes slowly, because they say yes slowly if they say yes, because they're thinking about all the other things that they have already committed themselves to doing. That sounds like something I can do, but I don't believe at this season, at this particular time in my life, that I have the time to dedicate to doing that thing with a spirit of excellence. Busy people are like, yeah, I'll just add that to my plate. I'll add that to my plate. And next thing you know, your plate is overflowing and you're not doing anything well, and you're definitely not accomplishing getting anything done. The next point for busy versus productive. Busy people, they keep all their doors open. Productive people close some doors. And the theme or the understanding behind this is because productive people, again, they stay true to their values and they stay focused on what the objective is. Busy people, they believe that if I don't keep the doors open, then I might miss out on an opportunity. Not so. I believe that you can't miss out on opportunity when you're in the right place, and when you're in the right, not just the right place physically, but mentally, emotionally. When you're in the right place and you have got your priorities set, you can't miss the mark. It's hard to miss the mark because you've been doing what's necessary. And as you prioritize, because you're productive people, they close some doors. They're like, you know what, that's a good thing, but it's not a good thing for me. It's not that I don't want to do it right now. My priorities are get this done, get this done, get this done. So at this present time, I would love to say yes to you, but I can't. Moving on. The last thing about busy versus productive people. Busy people focus on actions. Am I busy? They like being active. They like engaging themselves in activities that allow them to move around and do a lot of things, but not necessarily focus on any one particular thing. Productive people, on the other hand, they focus on the clarity of the action that's being asked of them, that's being demanded of them. So busy people, they don't put focus to their action, but productive people, they put a lot of focus to their action. They realize that in order to get this activity or this thing done, I need some clarity. I need some understanding. I need a clear directive path of how to get this done, rather than, yeah, I'm going to get it done. How I'm going to get it done, I don't have any idea how I'm going to get it done. I haven't thought about it. Those are busy people. We're going from being busy to being productive. Busy but not productive. I want us to be productive people because I want you to be your best self. I want you to see yourself striving to be who all you can be, who you can be, and benefiting because you get things done, not necessarily that you engage in doing a lot of things. Real quick. Making it to the finish line is important, but it's not as important as how did you? Did you just make it to the finish line and you're exhausted and you can't even enjoy the celebration? Or did you make it to the finish line because you kept your priorities, you kept your objective, you kept all those things before you, and you made yourself continue to be productive versus being busy about getting it done? I have a funny quote, and then I have one from Warren Buffett as I close out today. A funny quote as I was doing some research about this. I could talk on the cuff, but I like to talk about things that are relevant in everyone's life. Funny quote says, I'm too busy to tell people how busy I really am. That's funny. But Warren Buffett said, integrity for him is you saying no to most things. People will get you involved in a lot of things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that those things are right for you at that time of your life. Productive people don't focus on how many things they're doing, but they focus on getting what they've committed to doing. I hope I've blessed your life today. I hope I've inspired you to look at your life and say, am I busy or am I being productive? And so as you weigh that thing, as you discuss it as within yourself, as you begin to look and tell the truth to yourself, I pray that you are inspired by this. And if there needs to be some tweaking and some changing of things that need to happen, do it so that you can be your best self. You can get there less stressed. You can get there in a calm way. You can be more productive and see things that are getting started. They're in the middle, and the process, they're getting completed. That's what we're really driven to be. People who are productive, who complete all those things in which we start. God bless you. Hope you have an awesome and thankful Thursday. As you think about it today, as you ponder it in your heart, busy but not productive. Start being productive and less busy. Have a great day.